This is the Sudan News Roundup for this week. Ministry of Energy and Oil, Dr. Mahyuddin Naeem, said that he discussed with the officials in Russia and China cooperation to exchange interest in the energy field. Later on, the minister said in briefing to the Sudanese diplomatic missions in Moscow that the partnership between Sudan and these countries support countries' position in the international firms. Federal Minister of Social Development, Mr. Ahmed Adam Bakhit, escaped death after the security vehicle in the convoy collided with a saloon car that was traveling on the other side direction at the entrance of the city of Khashmal Girba in Kassala State yesterday evening, while two passengers in the saloon car were killed and number of guards were transferred to the hospital after being injured. As part of his tour to inspect various parts of the country and to monitor the war effects, head of Council Commander-in-Chief of the Sudanese Armed Forces, First Lieutenant General Abdul Fattah al-Burhan, visited Khartoum State last Sunday, during which he was reassured about the progress, proceed of the military operations and the victories achieved by the army in several fronts. Al-Burhan also inspected the Central Reserve Force commander in Omdurman, presiding high fighting spirit of the force. He also inspected the headquarters of the military health in the state and commended its performance during the war and the medical staff. He also inspected the headquarters of the Coptic Church in Omdurman. He was accompanied on the visit by Lieutenant General Yasser al-Atta, Assistant Commander-in-Chief, and the Governor of Khartoum, Mr. Ahmed Osman Hamza. The Prime Minister designated Osman Hussein Osman issued a decision appointing Abu Bakr as-Siddiq Muhammad Abdullah as the Acting Director General of the Civil Aviation Authorities. The decision directed the Minister of Defense, Labor and Reforms, Finance and Planning, and other relevant authorities to implement the decision. Head of Council First Lieutenant General Abdul Fattah al-Burhan sent some congratulations to his Mystery King Mohammed VI, King of Morocco, on the occasion of his country's Independence Day. He congratulated him on the anniversary of the global independence of the Kingdom of Morocco, wishing His Majesty the King health and happiness, and to his country and brother people of Morocco further progress and under His Majesty's wise leadership. This morning, the Sudanese Army Force shot down 10 drones launched by the rebel support militias toward the Adbras city, targeting the airport and the Grand Market area without any losses. The head counselor, First Lieutenant General Abdul Fattah al-Burhan, met yesterday with the United States Special Envoy to Sudan, Tom Perello, in the presence of the Ambassador Omar Isa. Acting under the security of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ambassador Muhammad Abdullah's Sudanese ambassador to the United States. Ambassador Muhammad Abdullah said in press statement that the meeting discussed the roadmap on how to stop the war, deliver aid, and the potential procedures. The meeting discussed the damage caused by the militia to the citizens. Also, the ambassador said that al-Burhan informed the enemy of his rejection of exploring the area of Adri crossing to support the rebellions. The Northern State Governor Abdin Awadallah issued an emergency order prohibiting the accommodations, employment, renting of homes and shops to foreigners residing illegal in the state. In order, also prohibited the employment of refugees without permissions from the labor office. The state government said that the order applied within the geographical borders of the state. The governor of the Central Bank of Sudan, Bur'i Siddiq, stated that the decision to exchange the currency came as a result of the war, represented by the looting that combined in the effects the banks, hence directly affect the cash reserve in addition to the restrictions of the infrastructure, the economic activities in the country, and the decline in the agriculture and the industrial production. Jazeera Conference Forum announced that the death toll in the city of El Hilaliya raised to 527 until last Sunday, including 53 children and 239 women. On the same concept, the forum announced that the militia has been residing in the village of Atikena since last Thursday, where 13 people were killed as the result of it. The head counselor, First Lieutenant General Abdul Fattah al-Burhan, met yesterday with the Special King of Norway to Sudan, Andrea Stuyson, in the presence of the acting Undersecretary of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Omar Isa. Later on, Isa said in a press statement that al-Burhan confirmed to the governments to provide facilities to organizations and countries that provide humanitarian aid. For his part, he expressed his appreciation for the decision to open the Adri crossing and denounces the crimes that committed by the militias in the Jazeera state. The first economics conference to confront the challenges of the war, it ended its sessions yesterday in Port Sudan and issued its recommendation. Ministry of Finance Dr. Jibril Ibrahim called in his closing speech for implementing the recommendations and forming from the relevant ministries for implementation and working on the integrating role with the Supreme Committee for the reconstructions of what was destroyed by the war. The conference had issued a package of recommendations including supporting agriculture, doubling productions, and controlling gold production. This is the Sudan Roundup News read by Ammar Saeed.